Hello, this is Chain 344, a knitting, spinning, and crocheting podcast with guest star Ernest in the corner, off camera.
Ernest Screecher.
This is episode 15.
Yeah, 1-5.
We have proper, notebook paper notes this time, so...
So good. I'm proud of us.
And I have a halo today. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, if you just hear destruction in the background, we're playing Throw the Everything Off the High Chair. It's a fun game.
And laugh as Mom picks it up.
Yeah, I'm his slave and he knows it. Don't do it.
There it goes.
No more toys. Yep.
So, we have had a busy, crazy weekend, both of us, for separate reasons.
Sounds like really shady. I don't know why.
My mom came to visit over the weekend. She came up on Friday and got to see my new apartment and show her around town and stuff, and it's lots of fun. So I got no crafting done whatsoever. He's now upset that he doesn't have all the things.
Here.
Mom, pick them up. That was the game.
Here's a gnome. You get the gnome. That's all we're doing. Yeah.
So, yeah, I did lots of shopping, but hardly any knitting.
Which is okay. You've got this swanky new top.
Yeah, I like my new shirt.
I dig it. I really do. Fun.
Except that it's I don't know, it's weird right there.
It's fixable. It's doable.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. Yeah, and I drove down 2-3 hours away for a wedding, which was really beautiful and amazing and hot. It's sweaty and sexy. It was. Okay, no. Time out. It was. Because their getaway car was an Excalibur, which is straight up Cruella de Vil, Great Gatsby, it's the closest I've ever been to stealing a vehicle. I was halfway in the car. There are pictures. I was climbing in, and then they came out to get in the car, and I was like, oh. Let them have their moment. Yeah, but had tons of fun. Got to pick some sweet corn. Not at the wedding. That wasn't a wedding event. We're redneck. Pick your own sweet corn.
Sounds like an event that I would have gone to.
I definitely would have been there too. Yeah, so lots of stuff like that. Saw family. Got 0 crafting done despite the fact that we had a really long drive. My hands have been hurting a lot lately, so I'm really scared that they're gonna either fall off or I'm gonna get arthritis. I don't know which would be worse, because if they fall off, I can get bionic hands.
That's true.
But if I have arthritis, then I still have my own hands. So, how much do I care about my own skin? This is what we're discussing today.
That's hard to say. You could... we've been watching Fringe recently, and the lady that works at the big company, Massive Dynamic, she has a bionic arm that's got skin over top of it. So you can't even tell that it's a bionic arm.
Yeah, it could totally do that. The Star Wars style.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm not gonna go Game of Thrones hand loss where I just get a metal fake hand. It's pointless.
Yeah.
Stupid. Who wants a metal hand? Jamie does, but he's dumb. I'm sorry. He's beautiful in a creepy, incestuous way. Yep, we're done with that. We're done with that discussion.
I mean, that's sort of how every Game of Thrones discussion goes, so I don't think you're, too off base.
I know I'm not too off base. Which is sad. But it's okay. The actor, I just saw this because I'm a huge nerd and I follow a lot of Game of Thrones blogs. The actor got asked which characters he ships from the show, and he ships himself and Brienne, which my Game of Thrones nerds out there know that is correct. They're the OTP of the show. We're done. Cut me off now. And moving on.
Ernest is upset. Ernest disagrees.
No, you know what's up. You know what's right. It's okay. I gave him our Funko Pop Vinyl Hound and Ned Stark to play with. Still talking about microphones. And he threw the Hound off his high chair. And continued playing with Ned, so we know whose favorite is his.
That's fine.
There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're done. Yeah.
Should we move on to
Yeah,
whips?
please. Let's talk about the sock along.
Oh, yeah.
The first bullet.
Yeah, let's pay attention to the order of things that are on here. That would be smart, wouldn't it?
My excuse is I didn't sleep. I don't know.
I have no excuse.
Yeah. It's usually me that has no excuse. Okay, so this is the last week of the sock along.
Right.
We're doing the drawing next time for the prize box.
Yes.
We've thrown more prize surprises, prizes in there.
Yes.
Be ready for that. If that box comes your way, we're not going to show you what they are.
We did show off most of the contents of the box 2 episodes ago, I think. So if you want to see what those are, get on there, and check that out. Let's see, we're doing the drawing next week. But the thread is getting shut down on the 1st.
So Saturday, no more. Don't try to sneak in. We'll burn your post.
Yeah.
Fire style.
Mod hammer.
Fire style? I'm gonna burn you fire style. As opposed to what?
Werfer.
Yeah.
You could get burned ice style. Yeah.
Chemical style. Yeah, also, random PSA from Carolyn. I just learned don't put limes on your skin in the summer because chemical burns.
Really?
Yeah, I just read like a whole thing. I don't think it was being made up because it compared it to wild parsnips, which I have gotten, and it's chemical burny and it hurts and it reacts to UV.
Huh.
So don't get limes on the acid.
Why? Well, I mean, but why would you put limes on your skin?
Making a margarita.
And you put it on your skin?
No, like it drips, even a drop. You're drinking a Corona and things get crazy and you spill it down your front. There were pictures in this post of this guy who had, like, burns because he had spilled a Corona because something funny had happened and then something horrible happened. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot. I have to move my head, like, slightly. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Please don't put limes on your skin.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just worried about you guys.
It's a common thing to happen, limes on your skin.
Don't laugh about it, it's serious. Like, okay, you've never gotten wild parsnips because they are literally the worst. Like, you walk through it and it looks like Queen's Anne lace, but it's yellow. And you're like, I'm in the woods and it's a great day. And you're like, man, my skin kind of itches. Oh my gosh, I have the Black Plague. Like, it's just these huge boils. Like,
ooh.
It's really gross. It looks like a chemical burn.
Ooh.
Like you got 3rd-degree sunburn.
Ooh.
Don't do it.
I have gotten sunburn that bad before.
Yeah, that's what it looks and feels like. And it leaves scars. I'm sure it won't pick up on camera, but I have a couple little ones from it.
That sucks.
Yeah, no limes. Alright, prizes, shut down, August 1st, socks, make some.
Yeah. If you've cast on any socks after June 1st.
I'm unsure.
He even has a toy in his hand right now.
I don't know. I'm just driving a tractor for him now. Yeah. Socks.
And you could have made slippers, and you could have made
flip-flops.
Sandals.
Sandals. Yeah, those things are so cute, but I would never.
No, they seem so pointless to me.
But they're so cute. Gypsies. See, I'm telling you, I have this affinity.
You'll have to make some for yourself then.
But I would never wear them. The tractor's doing a wheelie, and it's great.
Sometimes it's really hard to tell whether it's a laughing sound or a crying sound.
Yeah, it's a good noise.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to talk about for the socks? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I need to shut this down. It's tangent
okay.
today.
Okay, so whips. I have one whip. I have not done much on it at all.
Oh my goodness.
What's wrong? I've done like half of a repeat of this, so it's not grown very much at all. There's that. It's
So pretty though.
It's 198 yards of heaven. I looked it up.
I saw that meme last time and I was like, oh!
Yeah, 198 yards of something. 198 yards of heaven.
Would not have guessed.
No, definitely not. So I think I'm going to do an extra repeat than what the pattern says, because I want it to be a little bit bigger. The pattern's for more like of a shawlette kind of handkerchief size. So I'm going to do an extra repeat.
We like snuggly stuff.
Yeah. And so I've got like a repeat and a half left to do of the feather arrow pattern. Oh.
It's very hipster. It's a feather arrow.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Petal leaf.
I like feather arrow.
Feather arrows.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
So it's going fast though. I mean, it's Aran weight and on size 9 needles, so it's bound to go fast.
Yeah.
And the pattern is super easy. Like once you kind of have an idea of how it is, you can read the stitches and you don't really have to even look at the chart. Yeah, it's really nice.
That's nice.
It's really well written pattern too. I
Is it a
recommend it.
freebie?
It's a freebie. Check it out.
I think I might.
Yeah,
When my
it's good.
hands
Oh, let me
get bionified. Bionified? Are we accepting that as
Sure.
correct?
I mean, I'm not gonna challenge it.
This isn't Scrabble.
Christy Verity is the name of the there.
Cool.
So yeah, look that up and check it out. It's got written and charted instructions, so whichever way you like to do it, she's got it covered.
Handy.
And so yeah, it's a good pattern for like first time shawls, or if you're a shawl veteran and you just want something kind of easy. Yeah.
Snoozeful. Not like it's boring, but
No, yeah. Easy, something you don't really have to pay attention to. The other thing I've been working on is my spinning, but I didn't bring that with me because I've got it in my mind that it's like hard to pull the bobbin off when you're in the middle of spinning, but it's not. It's not hard.
it's okay. I tell myself that ironing is like the absolute most complicated thing I can do with my time, but literally all I have to do is fold a towel in half and get the iron out of the closet. And then I'm good for like however long I need to iron.
It's the getting it out of the closet part, though, that makes it a pain. I don't know why that is.
I guess. Yeah, it must be. I don't know. And then once it's out, I like don't want to put it away.
Because then you have to get back into the closet and like dig through and make sure stuff doesn't.
It's not that hard. It's not.
No, but in your mind it
Yes,
is. I have
right.
the same thing where if I have to get the thing out of anywhere,
Of the thing,
it's not happening.
Totally. Totally.
Not unless it absolutely has to happen.
I love ironing. So I have always desired a Murphy ironing board that like folds out of the wall.
Yeah.
I love ironing, but I hate getting the iron out. Yeah. So my works in progress are fan shawl. I know you're really surprised. But it has grown. I finished the one module that I had been working on for the last 3 episodes. So 3 weeks, but it sounds smaller if I say 3 episodes. And I have about a third of a new one done.
Very cool. Are you doing like what's your pattern for the different yarns?
Well, right now, while I have enough of them, I'm doing like each one row has its own yarn. So it starts with this twinkly, and then it has a cotton, and then sequins, and now just a flat black acrylic. And I didn't think I was going to, but I did write out what yarns I want to use in all the next rows going up the shawl. I have hopes that my plan will work out with the yardage. I think it will. I think I guesstimated well enough. But if it doesn't, there's other black stuff that I just found that I can throw in.
Cool.
I don't think you're really going to notice if there's other random black in it. Maybe a little bandito right now.
Some black, though, it's like, it winds up being slightly more blue-black, or...
This one's a green-black. It's not going to show on camera, but
No.
I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, a little bit.
In the sunlight, it looks really green-black. I do love it, but, like, seriously, I don't know what happened to my hands.
Do some big, chunky stuff for a while.
I must need to, and I've, like, done, you know, all the stretches and exercises, and I'm usually pretty meticulous about that. Someone told me fish oil.
Huh.
So, I think I'm gonna buy that, just because I probably should be taking fish oil anyways. But yeah.
Or you could put some, like, Bengay icy hot stuff.
I do have some, like, menthol lotion that I've been using, and that does help. So, yeah. Cross your fingers, if you can. My other works in progress, because I've kind of been putting myself in timeout with knitting, I've been sewing a lot. So I have, I'll just show you the stack, a large amount of project bags cut out to be sewn together.
Which are all super cute.
Yeah. I'll show off a couple that I'm fond of. This particular one, I really like this floral.
Very pretty.
It's very just like yummy.
I like that chevron too.
Yeah, I have a lot of this chevron left, so it's probably going to be featured in a few other ones. And then I do make a lot of really girly bags, so I have a slightly more neutral or just awesome in general Star Wars bag coming your way, among many, many other ones. But they...
He really likes Star Wars.
He probably would love it. There's all sorts of weird noises. You'd love it. You and Chewbacca, you guys are little monsters. It'd be great. So yeah, I'm doing some sewing, so it's not all bad, having your hands try to fall off.
It's mostly bad. But...
Yeah. It is. Eventually. They'll get better. I'm sure. So yeah, those are my projects.
Cool. I don't have any finished objects, but I have a finished object of my mom's to show off.
I think this counts.
It's more of these, I think I showed one of these before.
Yes, you did.
Knitting needle bracelets, which are adorable.
Love them.
And she's got two styles of them now, too. It's this one it's a big needle that's been flattened out. And then she's also doing smaller needle ones.
So cute.
And this one, she made a tiny little wire ball of yarn and put little sewing needles through for knitting needles.
Dying, right?
So cute.
This one's mine. And that one's mine.
Yeah,
All of them are mine.
she made a bunch of these little balls of yarn. Oh, you can't
So cute.
take them out of the bag because you can't see them because there's glare on the bag.
Like, check this out. Like, how is this not the cutest?
It's adorable.
She needs an Etsy.
She does. She really does need an Etsy. Yeah. So
cute.
and then there's this one. The little dangly beady things.
Love it.
Very pretty. And the way that she, like, hammers out these big ones gives it, like, a burnished, kind of brushed look on top, which I really like.
Love it.
And so probably these are going to be featured in some of our prize drawings in the future because they're super cute.
Yeah. You are so cute.
So yeah, we've got some of those. So keep an eye out for these in the future. 'Cause, yeah, it's just so cute.
It's so adorable. It
Very
hurts.
cute.
Like, as cute as it looks on camera, multiply it by, like, 50,000, more or less. Because it's so cute.
Very cute. Yep. So yeah, we'll probably be seeing some more of those in the future. And if my mom gets an Etsy shop, I'll definitely link that.
Yes. Not if, when. You just need to coerce her. Whoa. Whoa. My finished objects for this week, I have two project bags that are currently up on Etsy. No one has snatched them up yet. This one is really lumpy right now.
Chili peppers.
Chili peppers!
Very
This
pretty.
one is hot tamale, I called it. And I don't make any two project bags the same because that's boring. So every single one is one of a kind. Yes.
I love that fabric in the middle. The lining.
It's pretty somewhat true to it. It's kind of, yeah, there we go. That's like cerulean yellow.
Very 70s.
It's like an earth tone.
Yeah.
But in a good way. So yeah. There's that.
Cute.
Yes.
And I love your little tags on the front.
Ugh, I love my label. I feel like such a professional. Even though if you saw my sewing setup, you'd be like, how do you not die? It's right behind the door to get in our apartment, so if anyone comes in and they don't know I'm sewing, I get slammed in the face. It's only happened
Safe.
twice. Yeah, totally safe. I usually have a sign I hang on the door that says sewing, open door slowly, or knock. And if I am actually using my machine when someone gets the door, it sounds like a mounted machine gun going off. Because I have a really old sewing machine that I love to pieces. That's Caleb's great-grandma's machine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really sweet. I love it. I have a problem. I have a collection of sewing machines. They're like a bunch of them up above my kitchen
They're
cabinets.
beautiful ones.
I love sewing machines. Yeah. And this one. Are you ready? Yes!
So cool.
It's so girly and disgusting, but, like, yeah. It's got this cute little gray floral on the inside.
Love it.
I love it, too. It's
Is
so
this the
good.
one that you're keeping for yourself, or is that the one
No.
that's on the shop?
No, this one is already listed in the shop. I want to keep it. I want to keep it, too. I'm even wearing a unicorn shirt today. As a stance of solidarity of my love of unicorns. Yeah, but I did cut out another one to keep for myself because how could you not? So this one does not have beads on the drawstring because I ran out of beads and I couldn't wait because I knew if I waited till I got beads I wouldn't list it. So this one doesn't have beads. So if you're not into beads and you're into unicorns, get it.
Super cute.
Yep.
Love it.
In my Etsy shop.
Which I don't know if we've been linking the Etsy shop on the shop notes,
Oh, we might
but
not
we
have.
should do that.
I'm down with publicity. Yeah, it's Last in Line Shop on Etsy. And screaming is his favorite. And my favorite is this fabric this week. Is my pick for this week. It is printed by Timeless Treasures, that fantastic quilting supply company, if you know them. They make lots of really ridiculous and great fabric. Like this one. And it's called Lilac Unicorns.
Very cool.
Should be called Majestic Glory. Beautiful. I called this bag Glorious Unicorns on Etsy. So,
I think it is showing up pretty well on camera. Well, maybe it's actually a little bit lighter. I don't know.
that's pretty close.
Yeah,
Pretty close.
pretty close. It's very cute. Very
Yeah.
cute.
That's why I have to make one for myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't list any of them on Etsy. I know. It's a hard day to be a baby.
Yeah. Every day's a hard day to be a baby.
I don't know. He gets carried a lot.
That's true. That's true. Are you having an adventure?
It's not an adventure. That's what he's trying to say. Teething is not an adventure. It's
No.
horrible.
Poor guy.
Yeah. So yeah, tune in next week for a
Yeah.
really awesome drawing.
The drawing, yeah, and if you are waiting to post your socks, get on that in the
Don't
next
wait.
in the next 4 days. You've got 4 days left.
Yep.
So yeah, post your socks. You do have to have 2 finished socks.
No Photoshop. We'll know. We'll know.
So yeah, I think that is everything that we've got for this week. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, hit like and subscribe on the YouTubes, and
I don't know left and right.
and join our group on Ravelry, which is Chain 344 Podcast on Ravelry, and we hope to see you there and to see your posts in our sock along group.
Yes.
Also, if you've got any ideas, I've got an idea that we haven't discussed yet, but if you've got
I'm
any
excited.
any ideas for next month's along,
Or any event for the future.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do.
yeah, we'd be happy to hear it in the chatter thread. And I'll post what I was thinking of doing, and we'll see if people like that or have an opinion either way. So I think that's it.
I think it is too.
Okay. So, I hope to see you next week. Have a good day and stuff. I don't know what I was doing with that.
On your skin.
I don't know what I was doing with that outro. It was just like
That's so weird.
trailed off. Bye, guys.
Bye.